I usually get a massage or different beauty treatments. For today, I went with the Edition Signature Hydrofacial. I also added on a lip treatment and an under eye treatment, and she also did red light therapy on me. Everything in total was around $655, but after taxes and tip, my husband paid around $800, and it's so worth it.
All right, guys, so we got to talk about this interesting story of a married woman who is currently going viral. Okay, it seems like she is a stay-at-home mom with a few kids. Now, you may say, hey, seems like she chose the right guy, a provider. According to what she says in the video, it seems like the guy's a millionaire. Okay, so he has the resources to facilitate a family life of her staying at home. Now, on the flip side, as we play the video, you'll quickly realize even though she's a stay-at-home mom, she doesn't really do anything. Okay, she doesn't cook, she doesn't clean. She has helpers, she doesn't change diapers, she doesn't wake up early. Like, she doesn't really do anything. Her day pretty much consists of her going to the spa and living life on easy mode. Now, for this video in particular, I'm gonna rely on you guys to kind of chime in here. I'm gonna fall back, or at least try to, and just play the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. So let's get into it.
Y'all know it's crazy. Society is so used to single moms, even married single moms, that when I used to tell people that I have toddlers and I'm a stay-at-home wife, the number one thing they used to always say is, oh my God, I bet your hands are so full. I bet that's so busy for you. And I didn't want to tell them the truth, that I'm spoiled as hell and I have tons of help. Because 9 times out of 10, they'll also say, well, I have 3 kids of my own, so I know how difficult it is. And the whole time they're trying to project their situation onto me, I'm thinking in my head, well, dang, you probably should have got knocked up by somebody else. But I have to stand there and smile and nod and pretend I know what it's like to be a mother that just has a difficult life. But I can't relate. I'm spoiled as hell. I do whatever I want to do. Heck, I'm about to head to the spa right now. I don't clean my own house. I've never had restless nights. I've never had to change diapers by myself. I even hired somebody recently to come cook for us on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I'm just spoiled. I have an easy life. Kids are not. And that's because I made the right decision on who I laid down and got pregnant by. My husband and I planned our kids. And the number one thing I told him before I even got pregnant was I'm not going to be one of those stay-at-home moms that are miserable as hell, stuck in the house with kids. And you know what my husband said? Live your best life, beautiful. Anywhere you want to go or anything you want to do, you can do it. You want to go on spa dates, you want to go hang out with your friends, you want to go shopping, by all means, you are free to do that. That's the beautiful thing about marrying an older, mature, understandable man. He loves how spoiled I am. He don't think that a woman's place is just to look miserable and battered in the house.
Let me know what you guys think about that one. Okay? I don't know if I could really falter so far, because it seems like they had a conversation prior to getting into something serious or moving forward with children. And it seems like she said, hey, this is what I'm looking for. Does this fit where you want to take this? And based off of what she's saying, it seems like he agreed upon it. So if he knew what it was and then got into it, I can't really fault her per se. She's pretty much just kind of speaking her piece. But let's keep going.
I've never had the privilege of being a stay-at-home mom, like to a husband who provided for me. I done been a stay-at-home mom on government assistance where the government paid my bills and gave me food stamps and Medicaid, but never a stay-at-home mom to a man.
So I wanted to come on here and answer this question because I feel like representation is so very important. And it's kind of sad to see Black women ask what it's like to have a provider because they're only used to government assistance. With that being said, please don't compare your life to mine. Everybody's situation is different. And I notice when I make these type of videos, a lot of women, it triggers an insecurity and they come in the comments very upset. So what is it like for me being a stay-at-home mom and having a provider? So my husband is an investor. We do own a dealership. He does trade stocks, but majority of his income is he owns a bunch of real estate properties. During the 2008 housing crisis, it made a lot of people millionaires, and he's one of them. very intelligent, fine black man, okay? So basically, being that he doesn't have to report to a 9 to 5 and he's his own boss and makes passive income, he's able to spend way more time than the average man can with his family. He's able to be a full-time dad and still pay all the bills. So that makes life like really, really easy for me. Like, my life is basically on easy mode, and that's just being honest. I am not a morning person. My husband is, because he is also ex-military. So he wakes up in the morning and works out in our gym, and he fixes the kids breakfast. He gets them ready for daycare. Yes, they are in daycare.
All right, so this is where she's kind of losing me a little bit, because he's protecting, he's providing, he's a millionaire, ex-military, works out, takes care of himself, has all these businesses. He's looking after the children in the morning. He's fixing them food while you're sleeping, and you don't really do much in the marriage. You know what I mean? So it's like, what are you really doing or adding to the campaign? And I get it. She's young and she's attractive. So I guess from that perspective, that's where he's, I guess, gaining the value of you being in the relationship, because in my opinion, a relationship is a trade of reciprocity in regards to value. So I guess there's a lot of value heavily reliant on the way you look. But as we know, with Father Time and gravity and things of that nature, we don't stay young forever, right? There's going to be a point in time where, we have wrinkles and we get old and gray hairs and things of that nature. So it's like, if you're not really building a relationship off of a foundation beyond the money and the physical attraction, what do you really have when shit hits the fan? You know what I mean? When things go left and things are not really working out as you thought it would work out, that's something that you got to keep in mind. But let's keep going.
Though we don't work jobs, they're still in daycare. So by the time I get up, I have pretty much a free day to do whatever I want to do. Sometimes we go to the beach. Sometimes I go to brunch with my friends. Sometimes I go to Pilates. I can pretty much do whatever I want to do. As far as bills, I don't see bills. I honestly could not tell you how much our electricity bill is right now. I couldn't tell you how much our property taxes are. I can't tell you insurance. I can't tell you anything because I don't see bills. My husband takes care of everything with a smile on his face. He never asks me for anything. He never tells me how much stuff costs. He has always said my job is to make sure you never have to worry. You're not sad. You're not worried. You're not stressed. He has always said that is my job, and he backs that up 110%.
This could be a low-key strategy, creating a turnkey environment for a woman where she would have to be a damn fool to leave. Okay, don't have to lift a finger, don't have to worry about bills. Even though you have children, you have helpers and people that help you out. Damn near don't have to do anything, pretty much a trophy wife. So that could be a potential strategy where she doesn't take off and take 50% of his shit. I don't know. I'm just saying. But let's keep going.
I have housekeepers. They come every 2 days, so I don't have to worry about cleaning or anything like that. That's taken care of. As far as spending money, like I said, my husband takes care of literally everything. My name is on all of his accounts. I also have another card, and my name is on his credit cards and all of that. So if I want to get surgery or fillers or shop or buy groceries, or like, my husband pretty much takes care of literally everything. Now, I do have my own private accounts, but I never have to use my own money. My money is pretty much savings and emergencies, because I was making money before I met my husband, and I do have my own income. But it's pretty much just, backup, just savings. And like if it's his birthday or Father's Day, I'll buy him like an expensive gift and use money out of my personal account. But other than that, he pretty much takes care of everything. Cash, he does give me cash, but for example, Mother's Day, I received $40,000 to go shopping or whatever, and that was in cash. My name is on all of the properties. My name is on all of his businesses. The dealership license is in my name. My husband always, like, he's a real provider. He wants to make sure that no matter what, me and the kids will always be good with or without him. So when he came to me and he was like, babe, I'm thinking about opening up this dealership. I want you to take the dealership's license test because I want you to be vice president of the dealership. So I took the test, passed the test, and yeah, I'm VP of the dealership. So as a wife, like, live a carefree life. Also make sure that your name is on all of the assets as well, honey. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much what it's like. Like, life is on easy mode. You don't have to worry about anything. You know, like I said, my situation is different. My husband can spend more time with his family. That definitely makes the trust like through the roof, because it's like, I know what you're doing all day, you're with me. So, and it also, like, it makes the marriage way more happier, because we're like taking showers together at 1 o'clock in the afternoon instead of on somebody's job. But yeah, that's what it's like for me. It's the best feeling in the world. It's not boring at all. I think a lot of wives who say that it's boring is because their husbands are at work all day, where maybe he doesn't make enough money to where you can entertain yourself while he's at work. I don't know, but for me, it's like the best feeling in the world.
I don't know if the next 5, 10, 15 years from now, if, you know, your spouse is going to be the same person, right? People change over time. And when things are good, right? What happens when things aren't good? Could you imagine trying to negotiate terms and conditions when things are bad? Okay, you don't want to negotiate when things are bad. You want to negotiate and set prenups and things of that nature when things are good. Now, I'm not saying to have a prenup to be mean or malicious, but at the same time, as a man, you want to be able to protect yourself. All right, guys, let's go ahead and check out some of these comments. First commenter says, and what happens if he kicks you out and asks for a divorce? All right, so next commenter says, why are we mad at her for choosing a supportive partner and creating a easy life for herself and children? Next commenter says, fellas, please stay out of this one. It's only women that hate on women. I wanted to say this was a flex, but she killed it by being so condescending. Next commenter says, I'm keeping this video as a receipt in my Is This You folder and saving it for a couple years later. She married a sugar daddy. Good for her. That's not most people's reality. All right, so next commenter says, she married a older man who appears to have married her for her looks. So what happens when her looks fade and she herself gets older? All right, so somebody responded and said, he is going to go get another younger woman. They forget that part. All right, guys, let me know what you guys think about this video in the comment section below. Go ahead and provide me some feedback. And until next time.